stream. A couple of things to go over. I think we'll wait hopefully until a few more people are in chat so I don't have to repeat myself about 12 times like I normally have to do. So, yeah, but hey, we're on an order. I would say I slept through my alarm, but I did not. I just didn't set it. So, we're very well rested over the weekend in terms of like hours of sleep that we've had. But I just feel like I didn't get anything done, and I don't feel great about it. So, at least we have something. This is a $37.25 order, going 17 miles. It's 11 stops, 10 drops. Not the biggest fan of it. Yeah, I'm still yawning and everything, but I did have time to make this. I'm very excited about that. Once again, our normal blueberry lavender. We did end up going to Davy's Delicious Bagels over the weekend. You better stop, dude. This is my green light. Paying attention? Thank you. And bro, the bagels were freaking delicious. And they also had like a bunch of blueberry specials for the summer, and I was like, bro, that sign is designed specifically for me. They got me. I didn't even plan on getting any drinks when we went there. I was just like, I just want a bagel. And then we left with bagels and drinks and coffee. So anyway, let's see. Last week we did it. We got I think it was in 2 orders. Yeah, in 2 orders we made, I think it was $84. So, yeah, after that 300 like cents short or something. Apparently we've got rough connection here, so apologize about that. But yeah, literally it was like $1, less than $1 short of our goal with that one order. I was like, well, I guess I got to stay out and do another one. And so I did, and the next one I got was really freaking awesome too. I think it was like 30 plus bucks, $31, something like that. So between the two, I think we made just over $650 for the week, which again is $25 over our goal. So that's nice. Somehow we're gonna have to do it again this week. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing crazy going on this week that should prevent us from doing it, but I don't know. So here's the thing, now that people have joined. I didn't get to doing my brakes yesterday. I tried, and I tried both days, but I kept running into issues with not having the right tools, and realized I needed a lot more things. I needed some like brake and caliper grease. I needed some brake cleaner. I also forgot to get my AC recharge stuff too, so I couldn't do that, and I'm just like, I ran into so many issues. And then once I finally was able to actually even like get the tires off, it was just so much of a hassle, and it was so late into Sunday that I was like, this isn't gonna happen. It's not gonna be worth it. As much as I kept saying, like, even if it takes me all day, you know, I'm still saving probably like $500-600, but I literally, I couldn't even get the things off. I had the correct size to like get the tire lug nuts off, whatever they're called, and one of them came off, the other ones wouldn't. So unfortunately I've given up. But it's just like, it was taking so much time that there were so many other things that I could have been doing, and as expensive as it's gonna freaking be, I'm gonna have to do it. And unfortunately that means I'm gonna have to dig into my, you know, savings to pay for that on top of the other things I need to do. But I have to do I don't know, like I have to figure out health insurance again this year. Jeez, man, there's just a lot going on. So if I can, I still need to call, but I need to see hopefully if they'll if a shop will like do the brakes and rotors that I already have, instead of being like, no, you have to order from us or whatever. So hopefully they shouldn't be too weird about that, and we can get that done. But sometime this week I'm gonna have to figure out when I can even get it in, between juggling work, all of Kenna's appointments, gig work, you know, and all these other things I have to deal with. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know how this week is gonna go. And yeah, and so the other thing is I slept through, well, again, I was gonna say I slept through my alarm, but I just didn't set an alarm. So we got a late start today. Luckily we have a decent order. Again, this is $37.25, but it's like a 10 stopper, whatever. I really don't like these kinds of orders. So I don't know, hopefully we can figure it out. The other thing though, oh wait, no, yeah, that was the other thing, is that I didn't do the brakes, and that's why I didn't go live yesterday like I promised 3 times. So I should just probably stop saying things like that. Be like, oh yeah, I promise I'm gonna do this, and then, you know, something comes up and then I don't do it. So I apologize for that. But I think it was for the best, because if I went live and I tried to do that, bro, y'all would have seen another side of me. I know I get ranty and ravey, and you know, I can get pissed and stuff on stream even, but it would have been a whole other thing, bro. So I'm glad you guys didn't have to see that side of me. But anyways, yes, welcome. Good morning, everybody. I'm doing well. Thank you. My mustache. It's all I have, you know. What's up, Chico? And I hate soccer. Oh, interesting. What do you think of the World Cup going on right now? It's a bold name to have, literally, this season. Also, lots of, gosh dang it, I need to figure this out too. I forgot to take out that box. That shouldn't be in here. It's full of reusable diapers that we were gonna give to a friend yesterday at church, but they weren't there. So, yeah, we just need to organize all this. I have a sweatshirt in here, what the heck? It's supposed to be like 95 degrees this week. I don't know why this is even in here. Oh, right, we were using it for a little cushion for Bellamy. Okay. I do have my catering bags in case something like that pops up, but it's been really slow for catering recently. Actually, ever since I upgraded to 4 Emerald tier on the catering app, I've been seeing less, I feel like. So, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put these over here. I accidentally hit confirm code already. I didn't mean to do that, so hopefully that doesn't screw anything up with when we do the pickup. Okay, here we go. You said, I mean, it's okay, but I'm more into rugby. All right, fair enough. I mean, why not just say I love rugby instead of I hate soccer? Not that I'm trying to police anybody's name. I mean, you do you, but okay. I'm gonna take my key out, put it in there. We'll do that. Let me take this off too, just for now. I should probably turn off the car. Yeah, I'm just wasting a lot of space in this car. Okay, that should be good. Morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Doing all right. We've got 2423. Sweet. How's my name now, huh? I love rugby. Go Bokeh. It's beautiful.
So I've got a question for you. So you have like GMD stuff like
Yeah.
that's usually separate, and then you have the orders up here. Did you want to do the GMD stuff in the trunk with another order, or one in the front seat with another order?
Yeah, maybe in the front seat. I think there's this pretty small one.
Okay.
Yeah, we could probably put like that stuff on the bottom and then the GMD's up here,
GMDs
something
in
like
the
that.
front seat with
Yeah.
the small one.
ET right here. The Bokeh, am I pronouncing that right? Are the Springboks. The best team in the world is my national team. Yeah, they're the world champions, by the way. All right, sweet. Yeah, I haven't really kept up with rugby. I had a buddy, I would say from high school, but I was homeschooled, so he was from my youth group at church. And in college, he played a lot of rugby, and I thought he did pretty good from what I saw. But that was pretty much the extent to what I kept up on it for. So, yeah. I did play soccer through high school. None in college, but most of my friends are pretty big into soccer, actually. What's up, brother? Yo, I'm also homeschooled. Sweet. So, let's see. They're your national team. Where are you from? I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Kind of in the middle of the country. The Midwest. Sweet, South Africa. Well, I don't know if that's gonna load. Play number 8. Why is this not loading? This forever spinny death. Okay, we'll just reset that, I guess. There it goes. What job do you do? Right now, so I do 2. Well, I mean, technically I have like a billion different jobs. But, here, I'll show you. First thing I do is gig apps. Right now we're doing this, which is grocery delivery. That's what these blue ones are. And the gray ones are just like general merchandise. It's still, we're delivering groceries and stuff, but that's just one of the apps. Also do DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Amazon Flex, catering. I haven't done this app in a while, or that app in a while. And these are all ones that I'm on like wait lists for. But that's just one. Like I consider all of that like one thing, just like delivery, gig work. And then I do have a part-time job at my church. And I do video editing for them, actually. It's crazy.
So I believe this cat litter stuff has one sticker,
Okay.
but it goes together.
Okay. Sweet, thank you. Yeah, we're just getting loaded up here, and then we go on a route. Actually, I think I have the screenshot too. Yeah. This is the route. This is when I, accepted it, but we'll go up and around, down. Oh man, whole box. Sweet. Yeah, if we need to split up the GMDs, that's all right. Put them, honestly, wherever it fits is fine. So yeah, that works. Okay, sneak this down here. Okay. Sweet. Thank you, thank you. That's probably gonna roll around. This. Yeah, this is a pretty big order. It's kind of flopped around everywhere. That's all right. Okay, doke. Well, let's go scan the other ones. This one. Got Eric and Lisa. That's everything. Whew. All right. So, yeah, that was that's a lot of stuff. Let's just take a look at this quick. All of these are GMDs. The box is kind of obnoxious. We got a bunch of litter. This is a grocery order that we have to remember is separate from all this. More GMDs here. Another grocery order there, and another grocery order back there. Again, this is kind of my situation right now. Whole bunch of garbage in there. Not garbage, actually, but just like, whatever. All right, so we have 10 orders in our car. We're going to start delivering these, I guess. If anything will load. I don't know what's going on with the app today. Jeez, man. I'm going to close it, restart it like multiple times today. We're literally not even with our first one. Okay, navigation, here we go. Let's go that way. That'll save us a half mile, and it literally isn't any slower. Okay, car, please stop yelling at me. All right, we're good to go. The other thing is that my phone is acting up today. I don't know what the heck is going on, but this morning when I took it off the charger, it like wouldn't charge more than 70%, and it had been on there like over the weekend. So I have no idea what's going on with that. And then I plug it in here in the car, and it just doesn't charge at all. So we might have a pretty short stream today because I don't know if there's anything else I can do. Like, when it dies, it's dead. Yeah, there's not. I don't know what the heck is wrong with it. Oh, wait, there we go. It's charging. It is charging now. We'll see if it actually like charges it though, because typically when I have it charged in the car charger, it just like basically holds it where it is, because live streaming just absolutely slurps up all the power. So as long as we can remember to plug it in every time, then hopefully it'll be fine, but we know how I am, so anyway, cool. Yeah, he said he'll be back. He dropped me a sub. Thank you much, dude. Much appreciated. Are there any other gig workers in the chat? Are we out here doing morning orders? I can't, bro. It's been way too many times. I really need to lock in. I have been either sleeping through my alarm, not setting my alarm, or when I do wake up and like turn on Spark and everything at the normal time, I have been like falling back asleep as I'm choosing orders, and so I miss a few that are potentially like really good orders. So I really need to lock in this week. I do feel like I've been slightly sleep deprived, and this weekend I feel like I definitely caught up a little bit on that. So hopefully this week we will be back to normal. But yeah, anyway, like, yeah, it's been crazy. I've missed so many potential decent orders in the morning, because that's when all the good ones come in. And this week also, like, again, we did hit our goal last week, but this week I'm like, we have had quite a few expenses, and now with the breaks and everything coming up that we're gonna have to do, I need to lock in and make a lot of extra money the next couple of weeks, I think, just to make up for it, because this will be the first time in a long time, aside from, you know, this car purchase, that we're gonna have to dip into our savings, and I'm just not a fan of that. So we'll have to try to replenish it at the very least. We'll see. It's nothing that like long term is like a huge deal. Like, we'll be able to cash flow it eventually, and again, like we will replenish it, but not if I'm gonna have a bunch of slow weeks in a row. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a rough summer so far. Okay, let's see. He said, you're back. Can ask you a question? Always. You said, can I have your number from WhatsApp? I want to show you something. The reason I left is because I asked my mom if I may. She said yes. I want to show you my dad's Kawasaki Ninja ZX14. That's freaking sick. I don't have a WhatsApp, actually. I can, I'll Google it though, for sure. Is it like custom or anything though? Let's see, Kawasaki Ninja ZX14. Very nice. It's a legendary gentleman's hyperbike, known for its massive 1441cc inline 4 engine, producing around 200 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 2.5. That's crazy. Yo. What color is it? I'm seeing a bunch of different color options here. Man, rugby and motorcycles, huh? Got that risk factor. My dad has a, what's it called? A Silver Wing or something? So just kind of like a scooter motorcycle thing. I don't know what the like technicalities on all that is, and I'm sure, I mean, yeah, it's like nothing like a Kawasaki. And it's, you know, that thing's legit. You said that's your dad's, or? Yeah, your dad's Kawasaki, sweet. Let's see, which one is this? There it is. All right, we are at the first drop, so I'm gonna get this going real quick. 6.7, 6.7. Anime Boy said hi. Thanks. It is actually fresh. I just shaved. I need to. Where's Andrew? Huh? Oh, I need to put this back on first of all. Oh my word, it is bent. Check out my drip. West Side. Is that a gang sign? Maybe I shouldn't do that. All right. Who are we looking for? Andrew. There you are. Why is this freaking out? Yeah, my it's like a, I don't know, trimmer buzzer thing for my head. Had it for years. Boom. And like literally the other week, like last week, I realized that the like blades open and you can get in there and clean it like super easy. And so basically I hadn't cleaned it in the entire time that I've had it, and it was disgusting in there, dude, just full of like, you know, dead head skin, and I don't know, it's kind of gross. Maybe that's TMI, I don't know, but woo, we are barely making that. See that trash can? It's cut right by it. Anyway, I cleaned it out and I shaved again with it the other day, and woo, it's like new. Who would have thought? You take care of your thing and, you know, it actually does what it's supposed to do. So basically my head is smooth with a V. So yes, I do legitimately have a fresh cut right now. I like your cut, G. Anyway, very cool. Yeah, sorry, I don't have a WhatsApp. I've never used one. Maybe I should, especially with all the international friends we're making on these live streams. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, maybe I should grab one, and I'll just be like, you know, text me. But yeah, gotta go. All good. Good to have you. I'll say this. It's hasn't been true recently, but when we started live streaming, we were going every day, every morning. So hopefully, you know, that is still the goal. Try to catch me around 6 or 7 a.m. Obviously, this is Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight to now, I think. What's the Daylight Savings Time? Is that active right now? Or I don't freaking know. So anyways, I don't know what that's for you, but yeah, you know, pop in, hang out. I'll attempt to be going. This is the bike. Sweet. Yeah. I googled the photo. It looks nice. Careful, bud. Watch the road, not us. Smooth cut. Yeah, I'm being safe. Bonk. I'll glance every like 0.2 seconds, but it's not any different than like, you know, checking your mirrors or something. I'm literally just like, it's a quick look and then I'm back on the road. Got a dude walking here. Very cool. This is 7663. It's the address. There we are. All right. And we're already at stop 2. So yeah, I mean, hopefully these will all go quick. There's, I think, 3 of them kind of this area. And then we go down more in the middle of town for the next bunch of them. So let's see, this one. Oh, this is the grocery order in the back. Shindog, did you get the brakes changed? No, I did not. Yeah, that's what I was talking about a little bit ago. I was trying to catch everybody up on that. Bro, and again, I mean, honestly, the worst thing is that I kept telling everybody I was going to do a live stream and y'all were going to watch me suffer through it. So I regret that because obviously I keep saying stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go live tomorrow. Catch me then for sure. I'm going to go live. And then either I just like sleep through my alarm and I don't go live, or like something happens and I just keep like not being, you know, exactly true to my word. But so like I feel bad about that. But on the other hand, I'm really glad I didn't go live because it was really frustrating to the extent where like y'all didn't want to see that side of me. It would not have been good content. Like even for like, oh, he's funny or he's frustrated, it's funny. Like no, it was just, I was just pissed and like annoyed, and being live would have been another layer of just like, oh my gosh, dude, I can't deal with this type of thing. So anyways, I kept running into a bunch of issues. First it was like, oh, the lug nuts, you know, we don't have the proper size to get them off, so I couldn't even take the tire off. And then it was like, okay, I'm looking at this video to see what I need to do, and oh, actually I need some tire or some brake grease, some caliper grease, whatever. I need some brake cleaner. I need some anti-seize lubricant. Just like everything I didn't have. And then where am I? I think I go this way. Is that fine? Nope, I went the wrong way. Oh well, let's turn around here. Yeah, and it was just a nightmare, and I knew that like I don't know, it just I was not having it, and I kept like I know I said that I was like, you know, even if this takes me all day, it's still going to be worth it because I'll save more than, you know, I can even make in a day. Well, I don't think it's going to be worth it for me to spend that much time on it. There are so many other things that I need to do. I'm trying very desperately to figure out what to do about our health insurance because our redetermination thing came and passed and they didn't like the thing I submitted. And I'm just like now figuring out, and it's definitely past the due date for all that stuff. So I need to call them and figure out, you know, if they can walk me through doing it late. I think somebody said there was like a 90-day reconsideration period. So I think I'm still within that, but I don't know. And I need to figure it all out. And it's complicated because like me and McKenna are not like getting renewed, but Bellamy is. And so it's like, okay, well, if I redo it, is that going to mess everything up with him? What's going to I don't know. It's just, anyways, lots of stuff to figure out. And I just feel like I can't justify the time to spend on the brakes. So hopefully my plan is, if it works out, is find a mechanic that can do the brakes. Basically, if they'll just put the labor in it for me, since I already bought the brakes and the rotors, if they can just use what I have. And I'll just be like, yeah, sorry, I was trying to do it myself. This is why I ordered it, but now I just don't have the time and I need to do all this other stuff. And, how much would it be if you just did labor for me? So hopefully I'll save some money there, and obviously I won't have to return the rotors and everything. But I don't know. Yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah, so it's also probably going to be expensive because obviously labor is what, $125 an hour just for them to do it. If I had the proper tools and everything, I think I'd do it, but I just kept running into so many issues that I was like, all right, it's already, the weekend's passed, this is the time that I had to do it anyways, and now this week I have to juggle regular work with gig work with, all of Kenna's appointments and everything else going on with potential, birthdays. Again, June and July is literally just the worst freaking time every year for me in terms of business. I mean, it's a great time. We're celebrating and doing a bunch of stuff, but it's just not the time to be doing this kind of stuff. So anyways, that's kind of where we're at with that. And then, yeah, I mean, it just immediately got compounded this week with me waking up late. I didn't set an alarm today for this shift. And I mean, we got lucky, I think, with this order in terms of it's a $37 order, but with 10 stops, it's not the greatest thing. I think I'll be lucky to get another order in after this before we have to go into the office. So best case scenario, we do 2 today. And if it, is something decent, then it'll be if we get a $30 order after this, we'll be at $67. Let's freaking go. So I don't know. It's just, I'm definitely being very pessimistic already for the week, which is not good. But I think I'm just stressed out with all the bills coming in, even with our really good last couple of weeks and us somehow managing to make our goal last week. I'm just I don't think it's going to be enough, and I think we're going to have to dip into savings, especially now with us paying for whatever the brakes are going to cost. And it's just been a hot minute since I've had to dip into my savings, so I'm I don't know, I'm just feeling kind of down about it. Stressed and pressed. And it's just because we just spent pretty much all of it. Well, that's not true. I mean, we still have our fully funded emergency fund. So don't get me wrong. We're still fine. We're in a good place technically, but it's just things like this that take a dip into our regular savings and puts us back for whatever goals we have, like saving for a house, or trying to catch up on retirement, or pay for start some of Bellamy's savings funds for college or whatever down the line, and just the handful of billion different things that we want to do. And it's this is just another setback, and I haven't had to do that in a long time, so it feels bad. Anyway, trying not to go too deep into therapy mode here and be at the end of the day, we just got to keep working, and it will smooth out over a long enough time, and we'll be all right. But yeah, trying not to stew on the kind of situation we're in. Just keep it moving one day at a time. We're all right. Okay, can't see past this dude. All right, we're good. All right, 5.5 miles for this one. Oh man, this is actually quite a ways away. But anyway, said, dang son, you gotta lock in, LOL. Yeah, for real. Got my tires rotated on the semi and got that exhaust bracket changed. Nice. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I literally, so I thought I didn't have the right size of like, gosh, I don't even know what the tools are called. I am this inept, but like to get the lug nuts off, or whatever they're called, the bolts, whatever, for the tires, like I thought I had the right size, and I did it, and it wouldn't work. Like I used I think it was an impact drill, and it just like wouldn't get them off. I got one of them off after I looked up and like Googled and made sure I had the right size. I was correct, I did have the right size. So I got one off after trying again multiple times. And then, but then I kept trying to do the other ones, and like, I couldn't get the other one freaking off. So like, I couldn't even do like the first step. And then also when I was looking it up, so apparently the Chrysler 200 decides to be the bougiest, most annoying thing ever. And it's got like one of those, oh, what did he call it? A reverse torque something bolt or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. It's got like a weird star shape. And so like so we didn't have that. I needed to go to the auto shop to get that. And then I also needed to get the grease. I also needed to get, again, that whole list of the things that I needed that I didn't have. On top of, I never got my AC recharge, which you were saying it was the 124 or whatever the Freon was that you had suggested. I looked it up and it is a different one. It's actually the 1234 something letter or something or other. So it's a different version just off of the standard that supposedly is, I don't know, better? I don't know. Point is, it's different, and so I had to get a special one because I was looking in my dad's like auto parts and, you know, liquids, whatever cabinet. He's got like a thing in the garage for it, right? And he had some of the Freon refill in there, but it wasn't the right kind. So I needed to get that too anyway, and it was just like it was like a six different things that I needed to get. And I was like, well dang, at this point, like how much am I spending just to like do it myself? So again, if I can find a mechanic or whatever that'll do it with the parts that I have, theoretically that'll save a little bit and I just have to spend on labor. And then, you know, at least there's not the markup on the parts themselves, because already if you get those parts like retail through like Advanced Auto Parts or whatever, they're like twice as expensive as where I got them online. And then they have the markup at the shop. So I think I'd be saving hundreds of dollars there already. And then again, yeah, just the labor I think will be like at least reasonable for me to not have to worry about the absolute headache that is dealing with all the specific parts. It's the dude video that I watched on how to change them also was saying it was kind of tricky because you had to like disengage the parking brake thing. There's like a service brakes mode for the rear ones that's like a lot different, and you have to take that apart, and that's a whole nother thing that I'm like, I'm comfortable with following instructions and figuring it out, but there's just things that I don't know, you know, like if I'm putting it back together, that like if I do it wrong, or like how are you gonna tell? And he's going through all these things like, yeah, we do this so that way, you know, it doesn't squeak. And actually straight up the biggest thing that really made me decide not to do it was that he said, and all of the comments were like this, saying that the rear brakes specifically or was it the rear? Actually, I think it might have been both, front and rear, that putting in the brake pads just like didn't fit. They were too snug. I think he said he could have like bashed it in there, but you want a little bit of play. And I was like, first of all, how am I supposed to know what's appropriate for that? Like, you know, what is a little bit? What's acceptable? I don't have the experience to know that and to determine that. And then on top of that, he was like, yeah, so we're going to grind this down with his like freaking blade or whatever it was. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to get that tool. And I'd probably have to buy something like that for a one-time use. I don't think that's going to make sense to do that. So I'm just like, it was just all these things adding up, all this extra work, all these things that I'm like, I don't know. How am I supposed to know if something isn't right? And like, maybe I installed it wrong, so the brake pad's gonna, wear down faster. It's just, I don't know, there's just so many things that I'm like, I really don't want this to be in my hands. I'd just rather a professional do it. It's a cope for sure. It's a lot of money, but at this point, with everything else that I've got on my plate, I'm just like, it sucks, but I think it'll be worth it to shell out and not have to worry about it. So unfortunately, that means we've been driving this car way too freaking much, putting way too many miles on this car that I'd rather have on the other one. But, and here another thing, again, another cope, another potential benefit to getting it in is that I can also have them check out the struts, or not the struts, the suspension, and then hopefully get a quote for that while they're in there, without having to pay like a diagnosis fee or whatever, because oh my gosh, dude. At least at the dealership, the Chrysler dealership, it's like over $100 just for them to like be like, yeah, this is what you have to do. Like, come on. So I don't know, hopefully, depending on where I get it in. I did request an appointment time / estimate or whatever for the brakes. I haven't heard back from anyone. I don't know if I'm supposed to get an email or a call. I thought I was supposed to get a call. And I don't know, yeah, I'm just hoping that when they're in there, they can also give me an estimate on the suspension. But I am going to try to go around and get a few quotes and compare, because, I mean, I just looked at one, basically the first thing that popped up was a Tuffy. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. Oh shoot, I forgot again to plug it in, and we're already at like half battery, which is insane. Thank goodness. Hello there, Mercy Ty M4P. Almost had me with that. There's another. Oh, never mind, it's sold. That house looks nice. What you clinking around for, bruh? I think this is it. All right, let's see. Is this the grocery order? Six items. Okay, this is the grocery order. Okay. We will have to be very careful to separate all the GMDs here because they are just kind of flopped together. I separated it with this, so that should be fine. Okie doke, that should be it. Everything else, GMD. A small grocery order, 6 items. All right. Got those cicadas out. I feel like I'm camping, bruh. Oh my gosh, we still have so many drops. We left the house at 7:50, by the way. So, I'm pretty sure the estimate on this was like an hour, 17 minutes or something like that. So, between the commute, how long it's gonna take to do this, and oh man, the loading up took a little while. So we'll probably be well within an hour and a half because we're coming up on an hour right now. So another 30 minutes, I think, to get the rest of these done, plus get back to another store. I mean, hey, an hour and a half for 37 is still pretty solid. At least, you know, relatively. Whatever, it's okay. It's fine. It's nothing golden, but... Nine. Yeah, so I mean, I think we should be able to squeeze in one more after this. That's going to kind of be the big thing. Because if we end up sitting around for another hour or something afterwards, I mean, obviously we just won't be able to do anything. But if we wait too long before our next order, yeah, we'll have to just go into the office and then we'll miss out on whatever. And only have $37 for the morning would be really rough. Fill up. Morning. Got this for you. Oh yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh good, yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, the dude was kind of giving me the side eye the whole time. He's like, what is this dude pulling into my driveway for? I probably wouldn't have pulled up into his driveway if there wasn't all that construction or whatever the frick that was going on. All right, this thing got very frothed. Ah, so good. Ooh. Dang it, I really gotta lock in on charging this thing, otherwise we're gonna die before the live stream ends. There we go. Where are we? Is this Vans? I think it is. It is. Wow. What do we have? Like 5 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 or 5, something like that. Snyder's new stadium, or whatever you want to call it. Kind of see. Hello there. Every time I read that, hello there, I'm just like, I have to read it in Obi-Wan's voice. Ewan McGregor's. Why did I say it like that? What the heck? Bro, I don't know what the heck has been going on, but I've gotten absolutely chewed the frick up. You know how I was like freaking the frick out about all these mosquitoes in my car, and I was like killing them, trying to kill them, whatever? Bro, I have like 1, 2, 3 or 4 at least mosquito bites. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Hiya. Alright, let's see. We are like 0.3 miles out here. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. Okay, we are turning in right here. Wow. Well, I hope everybody's having a good start to their week. I'm attempting to stay positive because, okay, Suite 201, how do I, you'll see our A mother on the door, okay. So I think we need to go around over here. This is entrance. Well, I guess, oh yeah, duh, because it's Suite 201, so we'll go in here and then, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to stay positive because last week, it sucks because, you know, we had a really solid start to the week, 2 days in a row, just the mornings, we made over $100, but I didn't work 2 of the days, and that's why we were kind of struggling to, you know, finish the week out. Well, this week, we're just not going to let that happen, right? We're going to make sure that we work every day. Oh, okay, this one has 2 packages. Oh, it's the big, heavy thing. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, this is not going to be pleasant. So, even though we're, excuse me, not, uh-oh. I don't have my key. Try to keep that on me. I think that'd probably be good. There we go. I probably could have gotten around the other side. What was I saying? Right, yeah, so, last week, though we're not starting off on the right foot, the same foot that we were last week, I think we have the advantage of making sure we actually work the other days of the week. Oh.
She's faster than I am.
Oh, you're good. Thank you so much. All right. So perfect right there. This is closed. All right. I'll just read the instructions one more time. I'll be with you shortly. Okay. We are, yep. Ring the doorbell. It says they're closed, so just double check, make sure it gets in here. Anyway, he said, Rody just took me off the wait list this morning, wondering if I should get a cargo van for XD or do the regular deliveries in my car. That's a great question. I mean, I've heard Rody can be really, really solid if you have like a cargo van, but in my experience, the regular like car-sized orders are not good. Like, you get the leftovers of Walmart orders going, oh man, probably like 50 freaking miles, and they're paying like $20-$30. It's literally so freaking bad. And it's also not even like a hot shot, like one delivery. It's literally like you have 5 to 10 stops. It's like GMD orders on steroids, but like instead of steroids making you better, it makes it so much worse. Okay, I don't think anyone's here, so I'll just take a picture there. Actually, let me make sure I get the address thing in. Okay. And that should be fine. Just ring the door, officer, main door. We're at the end of the... Yeah, it doesn't say anything about, like, needing to leave it inside. And it does say they're closed, so we'll just leave it there. All right. We've got... Oh my gosh, we still have another 4 to go. Yeah, I mean, I hardly even turn Rody on. There's been a couple of times in the past couple of weeks that I have just to like see. And every time I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? Okay. We have terrible connection here apparently. Should be able to get out this way. There we go. But that's the thing is that like if you are gonna do the cargo van stuff, like as far as I know, outside of like talking with somebody else in your market that does do it, like that's such a gamble. Literally like buying a freaking box truck or a cargo van, sprinter van, whatever it is, like what if it's just as bad? What if the orders are just as garbage as the regular like car-sized orders? Did I go the right way or am I turning the wrong way? No, we're good. We're going the right way. Cool. And yeah, so like, if it ends up being bad, you just bought a freaking cargo van for nothing and you're down thousands of dollars, however much it took you to buy the car. So I'm like, I don't know. So unless there's a way to like see what the market is like before you buy a car, I don't know. I don't know if I would do that. And also it's because my market is like kind of like I would probably take the gamble if I was living in Indy, maybe, because, you know, at least it's a big enough market and is also more of a logistics hub than Fort Wayne is. I think, I don't know. I'd have to do a lot of research before I pulled the trigger on that. But if you know more about it and it makes sense to you, you've seen other people in your market do really well with Sprinter vans, like maybe I would jump on it. And because I mean, at that point, it's a completely different thing than gig work. At that point, like it is still gig work, but it's like there are so many more like Sprinter van apps and opportunities and stuff that you can do that way instead of being like, oh, DoorDash or whatever. Like at that point, I probably wouldn't even do DoorDash. I would probably just totally lean into the, you know, the cargo side of things. And at that point, you can probably even like set up, you know, private clients and do different contracts with businesses that way off the apps too. And again, it's just like it's a completely different world. But you can make really, really, really good money if you make it work. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, potentially. It's definitely something I've considered, but I don't think I'm in the right market for it. So, yeah, I don't know. I considered signing up with my parents. They've got a 15-passenger, what's it called? A Chevy... whatever, it's the 15-passenger van, and so it's like could definitely do some more cargo related things. Here's my stop, and then, you know, just keeping that thing on, and then if like I do end up catching an order or something like on Roadie or whatever the other apps are, then just like do that like a one-shot kind of thing. Borrow the van, and then, you know, for the majority of the rest of the time you do Spark and everything else in my car. But I don't know, I never got past the whole onboarding processes and stuff. I was just like, I don't know about it. It seems like a lot. And also it was at a time where, you know, the van was being used a lot for different projects, towing things and yard projects at my parents and all this stuff. So I was like, well, I don't know how available it's even going to be. So I just didn't want to, I don't know. I mean, hey, it's all cope. I totally could have at least tried, and then at least I'd know. But now I'm just kind of like, well, maybe, I don't know. So you shouldn't be towing with that van, lol. We tow the pontoon behind it. We've I mean, nothing like crazy, but, you know, we'll get like gravel and different things, dirt and stuff for different like garden projects or yard projects that my parents had. We've towed 2 jet skis behind it. We've towed we put on both of the 0-turn radius mowers on to get those in. So I mean, yeah, it's a workhorse. The van's kind of a beast. Still going, still chugging. Okay, next stop here. Let's see, what else did you say? You said you heard Roadie paid good for XD deliveries, which is the reason I signed up. Oh, yeah. I mean, I wonder, I definitely need to do that for all my apps. I need to update and be like, hey, I have a minivan now. So I don't know how much of a difference that would be, but it is definitely more space. So like at the very least, I'd be able to fit like those large TV orders that a lot of people like those on Walmart Spark in a hot minute. I'm pretty sure they just default to sending them to Roadie at this point. And so, you know, if there's like you know, 85-inch whatever TV that pretty much nobody can fit in the car. I could probably fit it in here now. So if I update my my vehicle in the app, then maybe I'll get some more opportunities like that. And again, the goal is to... Are you gonna go? Sorry, I'm going straight. And this guy's turning great. They're all turning. Oh my gosh. All right. What was I saying? Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. So maybe that would make it worth turning on roadie again. I have done a handful of roadies. Most of them were like quick pharmacy runs, but it was like, you know, $7 for like a couple miles, which again is like fine. But it's the same kind of thing with DoorDash and Walmart Spark. It's like, if I'm gonna do something in between Spark orders, then it's got to be worth it, because the majority of the time it's going to stop me from getting a round robin or something. And so, like, basically, is it worth missing out on a potential $30 order to do a $7, you know, quick run? It's like, yeah, even though the $7 run is fine, you know, maybe it'll take me 15 minutes, so that's still like a, you know, $28 hour. But if then you don't get anything for the next hour because you missed the round robin, and then that was the only roadie that was floating around, so you can't even string another one along, it's like, I think I'd rather not do the, you know, or what if a problem, I am missing a label and I am at the drop-off location.
Got it. I can help with that. I'll need to verify you first. One moment while I do that. You're verified. Could you please provide the last 4 digits of the order ID for the delivery where you're missing the label?
Yeah, that's a 0353.
Thanks for sharing that. One moment while I check. Are you ready to hear the label code? It's helpful to write it down. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
The label code is Y74427. Let me know if you need me to repeat it or if it works for you.
Yeah, could you repeat it one more time?
Sure thing. The label code is Y74427. Let me know if you're able to enter it or if you need more help.
Okay, that does it.
Glad that helped. Do you have any other questions or need more help?
Nope, that'll do. Thank you much. What am I thinking?
Thanks for letting me help. To help improve the service, how would you rate your experience today from 1 to 5, with 5 being very satisfied?
Now we're done. Why am I I literally said thank you. It's a freaking AI thing. Garbage, bro. It's bad. 0 out of 5. 1 out of 5 my butt, bro. 0. Oh. This took so long. All right. Obnoxious. Okay, y'all. Well, sorry for whatever the frick just happened. I don't know if our internet's bad as well, but basically, we just had to fight with a freaking AI agent that didn't give us any clear instructions and then hung up on us. Oh my gosh, dude. It's taking so long for no reason. I can't believe one of those stickers fell off and then somehow stuck onto another freaking order. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm pissed. Oh my gosh, excuse me. That is crazy. Anyways, the frustrations of gig work. You guys are watching it live. Gosh. I guess get something quick afterwards. We are getting close, and yeah, we're gonna be close to the other store, and then we're also going to be very close to the round robin. So hopefully we'll get something here, but man, this is what I mean by like, actually I started saying that and then I totally forgot what I was gonna say before I even started saying it, but all right, we're chilling. No, it's fine. It's fine. Not the start to the week that I wanted. We've got dude, on top of everything else, we've got a crazy week at work too. Like, yikes, bro. Oh, so yeah, we just argued with an AI agent for a good 10 minutes. Okay, maybe not 10 minutes. But, bro, that label, she specifically mentioned it too when she dropped it off, or when she was loading up all the orders. She was like, yeah, so I think this one only has one sticker, but it's actually technically for 2 items, so just remember that. I was like, all right, bet, no problem. Well, somehow, wherever she put it, ended up falling off and then sticking itself to a different order, because I don't see it anywhere. And so I must have delivered a different GMD with that sticker on it. Oh my gosh. And the freaking AI thing hung up on me, dude. So infuriating. And then it had, bro, I literally was like, thank you. What am I I'm thanking a freaking clanker, dude. Get out of here at that. And then I had the audacity to be like, rate me 1 to 5, please. How was your experience? Honestly, I should have freaking said 0. 1 to 5. Not even possible to do 0. Jeez, dude. Ugh. Just connect me to a normal thing. Also, the app, oh my god, I can't even think, dude. What is it called? The chat support, completely useless. Didn't even have any of the options that I needed. Said printed label issue, and then it was like, oh, you can talk to an associate about that. No, I can't. I'm at the drop-off, you idiot. Why doesn't it give me an option to say that I'm at the drop-off, at the very least? So, the chat function was useless. The AI thing was useless. It literally hung up on me, and then I had to go through it all again. Oh my gosh. Support is so freaking cooked these days, dude. Why can't we just use freaking humans anymore, man? I'd much rather talk to a Ramit or whoever the frick doesn't even speak English over a frickin' clanker, dude. Like, piss me off. Support my butt, dude. You're not supporting anyone with that bull crap. man. Just thing after thing. Ugh, I freaking just want to go die. I want to go die. Oh my God, what is happening? Apparently spark. Turn off. All right, 217. To be let in or leave in the mailroom. I will absolutely leave it in the mailroom. Thank you very much. This is a GMD, which means you didn't tip on it, so I don't care, actually. You can get it yourself. Say mailroom. Mailroom again. Take 2 photos. We're good to go. Oh my word. Okay, we just got an order on Deliver That. It's Potbelly, which I would love to do because look, only $166. That's an easy order. 24 to 34 bucks. But it's at a 11 a.m. pickup, so I cannot do that. Dude. I don't know, bro. This is what we get. This is what we get. Oh my God. $881 for 7.6 miles. Bro, I think I need to freaking quit the W2 because the amount of freaking catering orders that I've had to forego is insane. Alright, well, let's see if we can get directions over here. We could cut through. All of the options are getting us there after the round robins hit, so we're gonna go this way. It's most direct, and I think by the time we are, actually getting the round robins, we should be close enough where we will get one, if that makes sense. And we're gonna save mileage because, yeah, it's more direct. So cross our fingers. Let's really, really hope we can get something here. It says, actually it says we're within a mile right now. So I think we're in the green. I don't know. You never know with these apps. Okay. Boom Bop Pow. $32.25 for 21 miles. We don't have the time for that one, unfortunately. Also, I don't like where it's going. And I also just don't like 15-stop deliveries. No, thank you. Okay. Also bad. Let's see. What's up? Said hi. My Baldy, no offense. I love being your Baldy. Oh, yeah, what's up? It's my rugby dude. He's back. Well, good to have you back. You missed quite the saga there. Unless you were lurking in the background, which is fine too. But, yeah, we just had to, fight AI to do a drop off. It was very obnoxious, and I was not having it. But that was our last stop there, so we've got an hour, well, 55 minutes now until I need to be in the office for the W-2, which means we did just have to turn down that catering order that we had pop up, unfortunately. You're saying you can't hear me. That might be because I had my finger over the microphone. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully that's better. Let me know. Do you have a wife and kids? I do. I have a wife and one son. He just turned 1 about a month ago. So it is quite the time right now with him. He's got quite the chub going on. I mean, he was always big. When he was born, he was like 9 pounds, 11 ounces. So, not like giga ginormous, but definitely on the larger side. And he has kept it going. In fact, this is my lock screen. Oh, I have navigation on. Whoops. There he is. This was when he was 6 months or so. So he's got the cheeks. But he's not quite walking yet. If we like hold his hands and whatever, he'll like waddle around, and he'll actually go pretty quick, but he just hasn't picked it up himself yet. Just quite. So another order coming in from Sam's Club. It's going way up north, which is really weird that we just got that, because it's not round robin time, nor is it Sam's Club drop time either. But it's gonna stop us from getting a round robin here because it's got a 2-minute timer. So that's really freaking unfortunate, but yeah, we have really limited time here to do another order. I might turn on DoorDash, see if we can just do a quick thing, I guess. It'd be better than doing nothing. Well, anyway. Yeah, you said you can hear me. That's good. Okay, nice, yeah. I'm terribly sorry, but I have to go eat dinner and do my dishes after. Bro, sorry. Hey, all good. Again, I'll be around. I try to go. Again, I try. It doesn't happen every time. But, you know, whenever you want to pop in and say hi, I do try to go live in the mornings. So I'm really, really going to do my best to do that every week or every day this week, because, well, you know, I need to earn the money, like I said. We're in a tough spot. I say that like we're not going to be able to pay our bills or something, and we are. It's just, I don't know. Again, we've been over budget the past couple weeks, and it's not helping. So anyway, yeah, enjoy, have dinner, and I'll see you around. Hopefully we get something here. It's 9:38. Okay, bro, God bless you, and God loves you. Remember that, bro, if you're a Christian. Yeah, God bless, man. Yeah, well, I don't know. If I don't want to keep you around. I don't want to have to, whatever, but, yes, I am. I play at my church, on the drums and do some volunteering here and there. But I also work at a church, so I don't know if that doesn't obviously mean anything. There's plenty of people, I'm sure, that work at churches that don't necessarily believe. Especially if you're in like one of those mega churches. Okay. Man, my ears are, or my ear, this one, my bad ear, is ringing like crazy today. Okay, we can turn off that. Yeah, can't do that. Expedite. Oh, spark order. Here we go. Round robin coming in. Oh, but it's not, again, it's not a round robin. I don't know why. I'm going to turn off AC here, actually. It's getting pretty chilly. $30 for 25 miles. It's so far. Oh my gosh. It's only a handful of items. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of tempted by it. Bunch of postage stamps. Oh, that's really good to know, actually. You can get forever stamps. 100 of them? Sweet. I bet they've got a pretty good deal on those. Yeah, like that shop would actually go really quick, but the delivery is going to take so freaking long and then be so freaking far away that, like, again, well, and obviously the mileage just isn't great, but then you have to drive back. I would be very late. I mean, at this point, anything I take, I think is going to make me very late to work. Something went wrong. Of course it did. DoorDash never works. I'm going to turn on DoorDash, see if we can get something. Oh, that was weird. Excuse me. It says they're not busy anymore. Dash anytime in select areas. Some zones let you start dashing anytime and offer suggested times to help you plan. Other zones may require you to schedule ahead. Okay, I'm going to screenshot that. Auburn is dash anytime. Oh, I think all of these are dash anytime. But Fort Wayne is not. Interesting. 10 a.m. to 10:30. Sure, let's schedule that. And then in a couple minutes, because it lets you start 15 minutes early. So in 3 minutes, basically, we'll be able to dash, I guess. Dude. So the group chat has found these Alex memes. And it's literally just a whole bunch of hating on Alex. It's like crazy compared. What's worse, Alex or slavery? Apparently Alex, bro. It's crazy because I found one that was like it was an Ethan account, but it was like glazing Ethan. It was like, you know, Ethan's the greatest person ever, but the Alex account is apparently an Alex hating account. So I sent them one because I thought it was funny, and now I'm getting absolutely roasted at all times. All right, this is the curbside that just came through for $14.70. No, I don't think I'll be doing that. It's also a 10 a.m. pickup. It's not even an ASAP, so it's going to take way too long. All right, DoorDash. Why? I don't understand. Like, what is in this car? There's just so many bugs, dude. Gnats, mosquitoes, flies, they're just always in here. And I'm like, what do we have in here that is causing them, or like, I don't know. How are they getting in? Dude, I don't freaking like it. Dang it, man. I'm feeling kind of defeated, not gonna lie. That took so much longer than it needed to. We're almost 2 hours in. We left at 7:50, and it's almost 9:50. So we're 2 hours in on an order that was supposedly supposed to take an hour, 15 minutes. But between the commute and the load up time, which isn't included on those estimates, and then also dealing with the freaking AI support agent. Yeah, now we're 2 hours in. So we're below $20 an hour. And I don't think we're going to get anything before we have to go into the office. So it's just like a rough go at the start of the week. And okay, we just keep getting crap like this, man. 10 item shop. How many cases of water do you think? Just one. But there's also a Gatorade. Oh, actually, there's another case of water and another Gatorade. Tons of bananas. I don't know, man. This is like, again, for $11, no tip, by the way. Going downtown. Going to a gas station. Wow, who would have thought? Atik? Is that how you pronounce it? It's always the gas station owners, man. They're putting in orders and they're just like, nope, I'm not going to tip. So they're trying to create as much margin as they can just to resell it. Like, if you're not going to go get it yourself, you know, take care of the people that you're doing business with. Like, I don't get it, man. They don't care. They're just, this is the cheapest way I can get it and the fastest I can get it instead of doing it myself. I'm definitely considering just like being done now. Well, I did forget. We'll turn on DoorDash. I've got it on now. Maybe we'll just get one quick one. But I'm considering just going into work early, and then maybe I can finish all my stuff up, and then maybe I could work this evening, maybe. Like, I need to figure out what I'm doing this week, because okay, I don't have anything tonight, so that's good. So I could work tonight, and I might do that, especially if I can get my stuff done early at the office. Then tomorrow, pretty much open. We typically do our date night with Kenna and I on Tuesdays, or at least we try. Hasn't really been working out recently. It's everything going on. But maybe, I don't know. There's a soccer game. I mean, I don't think it's France versus Spain, which it would be kind of sick, but I don't know. It's in the afternoon. England versus Argentina on Wednesday. Well, that's spoilers. I didn't see the Argentina game over the weekend. And I mean, I figured Argentina was going to win, but seeing now that they're scheduled for Wednesday for the next game means they won. I saw for a split second, I think it was actually during halftime, that they were up 1-0, but I didn't see how the rest of the game went, and I was hoping to at least watch the highlights for it, but I did not see it. So anyways, okay, we got another offer, and it's trash, of course. Anyway, so that's Wednesday. We've got game night Wednesday, but again, everyone's freaking out of town, so I don't know what we're doing for that. And then at some point on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's the Pickle Festival going on, and Kenna wants to go to that. So honestly, well, Saturday morning is the food pantry too. That should be fine. Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst, I could do like an order or two in the morning and then go to the food pantry. We were definitely late last time, but that's all right. I don't know. I wonder if we skip it this week, because again, this week, I'm like, I really feel like I need to lock in. I feel like my normal goal, 625, I think we need to shoot for at least 750. So with the 650 last week, that'd be 1,400 for the week, for the 2 weeks. I mean, like that's got to be a minimum, $750 for this week. So if that means working on Saturday or working through some other things, I think we need to make it happen. But without catering, bro, I don't freaking know. But I guess this week is a little bit more open than I was thinking it was, so that's good. But I do need to figure out when we're going to get in that other car for the brakes and stuff. I should call around. See, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I just go into work now, but before actually going in, just taking a little bit of time to call around and see if I can get something scheduled for that. Again, I did put in a request for a quote and they haven't got back to me. Let me check my email actually. Boom. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Advanced Auto Parts. Brake savings, road trip savings, 50% off, 20% off 100 plus. Regularly priced items when you use code. Okay. After purchase? Oh, on your online purchase. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, what about services? Free CarQuest brake pads when you buy 2 rotors. Okay, see, I want to price compare here, right? So I'm going to do this real quick. If anything will load. I really don't understand it. Apparently my connection is decent, but it means nothing. Like, I remember when 5G was like all the rave. What am I paying for, dude? It's literally so dumb. Oh my god. Please just work the first time. Free CarQuest Premium Gold pads with 2 CarQuest Professional rotors, or free CarQuest Standard pads with 2 CarQuest rotors. See what I'm saying? Oh my god. Oh, wait, we just got an order on Spark. And it's trash. Bro, what's with all these low-paying Spark orders recently? Like, why are all of these under 20 bucks and going so freaking far? Ugh. I don't know, man. Go away. That's one single rotor. Painted brake rotor. Meets or exceeds OE specs. Features rotor shield. Okay. This is Advanced Auto Parts, by the way. Which actually I didn't realize. But, so that's one single rotor for 150 bucks. So 2 rotors is going to be 300, and that's just the front ones. So then you got the back, which is going to be double that, 600 bucks. So this is exact, and that's, I don't even think, oh, well, you get free brake pads if you buy those, I guess. But, jeez, dude. So 600 bucks just for rotors, and we paid, like, what, 200 bucks for all 4 rotors and brake pads. So again, this is why I'm hoping that if I can get into a shop and be like, hey, I already have my rotors and brakes, can you just use those instead of trying to upsell me on a freaking $600 pair of set of rotors and stuff? I mean, right there, I've saved 400 bucks, and then that's before the shop upcharge, which is what, usually like 20-30%, something like that. So that's another, 120 bucks. So I'm saving like 500 bucks just from buying the rotors myself. So if I can have them just do the labor, maybe the labor itself will only be like 500 bucks. If it takes them an hour for each rotor and brake, and their hourly is like 125, there you go, that's 500 bucks. I can't imagine it taking that long, right? As if you know what you're doing and you have the proper tools and literally a whole setup to do it, like, bro, if I can get it done for 500 bucks, I would actually be very happy. I called around. I did I submitted a request for a quote, and so far I haven't been called. I don't see what do you call it, an email. CVS, TikTok, Goodyear. I don't want to call Goodyear just because Goodyear has been kind of trash lately. Oh my gosh, I have so many things I need to do. I'm looking through my emails and I'm like, oh gosh. I need to sign up for Trump account for Bellamy. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I need to finish onboarding this thing. Maybe that'll help with earnings. And I need to figure out that health insurance thing. Gosh, I need to add this stuff to my to-do list before I forget. What did I just say? Is that what it's called? 531 account? $529. And then what was the last thing? Oh, on board. ABC. There we go. Okay, well, we've got our work cut out for us. DoorDash hasn't sent us a single thing, bro. Phone's literally about to die, actually. This is so dumb. All right, AC needs to come back on here. Kind of oscillating between way too freaking cold and way too freaking hot. Yeah, I definitely did not get anything for a quote. Again, I really don't want to call Goodyear, but I don't know, maybe we could get a good deal there if we do whatever. They also have their, like, however many point inspection, but I want to ask, the thing is, I need to ask whoever does my brakes and rotors, I need to ask them how much it'll be to do the shocks. So, and that's obvious. That itself is probably going to be another $1,000 or whatever. And I don't think I'm going to save any money for doing or, you know, for buying my own part there. That's, again, something. I'm comfortable with buying brakes and rotors. I don't know about shocks. That's kind of out of my wheelhouse. Oh, hey, would you look at that? They're finally calling us. Let's put them on speaker. Let's see what happens. Hello.
Hey, Alex, it's over here at Tuffy's on DuPont.
Hey there.
How's it going?
Going all right?
I see you had submitted a quote.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking to see if I could maybe get some sort of price range on what it might be. I originally planned on doing it myself, but I kept running into issues with not having the right tools and everything. So I have the brakes and the rotors already. And I was, just wondering if you guys...
Have you been here before?
I don't think so. Maybe?
Here, I'll put the
I'm not sure.
45265. Nope.
Okay.
Here, let me get you added in here. That way I can get you a price on it.
Yeah, I was just trying to call around and see. I don't know if, because again, since I already have the brakes and rotors, if you guys do that, where you just
yeah,
would
we
be able to
could, but
install them.
I mean, most shops won't. It's just we won't be able to give you no, like, warranty on it.
Right. Yeah.
So we can't guarantee our work.
Sweet. As far as I know, I mean, I just bought all of them. Just because, I mean, I found a kit that had all of them and it was a pretty good price. But for sure, the front left one is like, it's got grooves in the rotors and everything. But I mean, I definitely like to see what you guys think, if I could get it in and see if like maybe only the front ones need to be done, or if I should just go ahead and do all 4 of them.
I mean, if you've never done them before, I would do all of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I'm not sure. It's my wife's car, so I don't know what her history with it is.
Okay. All right. So for the front brakes and rotors, rear brakes and rotors, it'd be at $312.50.
Sorry. Yeah, 312. That's for.
That's for everything.
Okay.
Out the door.
Okay. Cool. And then also I was wondering if, I don't know, like, do you guys do full service on everything? I think I probably need to get my shocks done too. I'm not 100% sure.
Vehicle here, I mean,
Yeah.
Before we take any wheels off or anything, I mean, we'll go drive it and get on the lift and look the whole vehicle over.
Right.
And if we see anything, we'll put it on the inspection. And
Yeah.
let you know.
I'm assuming it's the shocks, but it's bad. So.
I mean, those things have common problems with like the front struts and stuff going out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have any like diagnostic fees for that? Because that was the thing that we was trying to avoid at the dealership.
If you're in here for a service, I mean, we'll look it over.
Okay. Perfect.
As long as you're getting other services, then we'll look the vehicle over for you.
Okay. Great. Yeah, for sure. Then I think, yeah, we can definitely go ahead and get get it on the books for the brakes and rotors at least. For that sounds pretty good. What do you have available?
When would you want to bring it in? Or when are you free?
I could, let's see, I'm just about to head into work now. I could like bring it in tonight, and then if you have something like...
It'll be first thing tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll put you on for 8 in the morning, and just, I mean, if you drop it off tonight.
Okay.
On the side of the building, on the side where Lee's Chicken is, there's a drop box right there in between one of the bay doors and then the side door. It's a drop box right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and sorry, which location is this one again?
This is on DuPont.
Definitely on DuPont, okay.
Right across from Walmart.
Yeah, okay.
And then that's on 5265.
Okie doke. Yeah. Your hours are. Oh, I guess you just said you had a Dropbox. Yeah. Sorry. I'm.
Yeah, you can just throw them in the Dropbox, and I mean, I'll know whose keys they are. Because I mean, we'll see it on the books, and then
Right.
we'll see it's 200 outside, and just match it up with the name.
Perfect. All right.
And
Yeah.
you'll have those in the trunk or back seat.
Yeah. They're in the back seat right now. So.
Okay, yeah, just double check and make sure it's 4 pads in each box and rotors.
Yeah. I don't even think I've opened the box yet because I was. But yeah, I'll make sure to double check and everything.
Alrighty.
Okay. Sweet.
All
I'll
right,
plan
we'll see you
on
tomorrow.
dropping that off tonight, and yes, we'll see you later. So thank you much.
All right, cool. Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Have a good one. All right. Well, he said 300 and what did he say? $12 or so. I am very happy with that. Even if we don't get anything else done, all in for, I mean, what? Because I spent about 225 or so on the things themselves, and then 300. So like what? 550 for brakes and rotors. I am very, very happy with that. And wow, yeah. I mean, I was expecting to spend like $1,000, $1,200 on everything total. So half off, and I don't have to do it myself that's a pretty good deal. I'm so freaking dumbfounded. DoorDash hasn't sent me a single order, but at this point, I think I just need to head into the office. I might try to turn on Spark later tonight, or after, I'm done with work. There, and then we'll just kind of see, like, I don't know, but pretty brutal morning. Woke up late, didn't set an alarm, so we only got one order done, didn't get anything after, so not even a DoorDash, but we're at, what is that, 37.25 is what we made. Yep, 37.25. Let me punch that in. And then, I mean, hopefully, again, we can get a few more after this. Boom bop. Okay, what's our mileage? Let's check here. 24 miles. So, could have been worse. But our hourlies it's going to be pretty bad. So, what is this today? The 13th. We made 37.25. For 2.25 hours, is that right? 7:50 to 9:50 is 2 hours. 10:08, yeah, close enough to 15 minutes after. I think at this point, yeah. And I mean, we still need to drive into the office, but it's like literally 2 minutes away, so that's fine. Okay, well, yeah, that's going to do it for this morning. Unfortunately, that's all we were able to do. Really rough hourly. Could have been better mileage. Gosh, I don't know. Hopefully the rest of the week isn't like this. Hopefully we can figure out some caterings or something to kind of make up for it. But calendar looks like we're not going to be doing too much this week. And I might be able to make up for it on like Saturday or something. I don't think Kenna's gonna really like that, but we had a good run of not working weekends, but now it's time to lock in. So yep, that's gonna do it for the live. Thanks for joining, everybody, hanging out. I'll catch you on the next one tomorrow morning. Again, I think I'm going to try to do some in the evening today, because I just can't have a $30 Monday. Like, that's rough, dude. So even if we're just getting like one, that's kind of sort of hopefully going on the way home, like that'd be good. But we might spend a few hours later tonight, and then but again, what I'm trying to say is that I don't think I'll go live for that. Just kind of lock in and keep my head down. So that's kind of the plan for now. Again, I will catch you hopefully tomorrow morning we'll be live. I won't sleep through my alarm. I'll set my alarm actually, and hopefully we can get a really solid morning order like we did last week. So that's gonna do it for today. I'll catch you in the next one.